everyone.
Hi there.
So welcome to our first ever YouTube video. It's very, very exciting for us. And let us introduce ourselves first of all. My name's Georgina.
And my name's Sarah.
And we have called ourselves the Perfume Pros, mainly because we work in the perfume industry, both of us. We have done for a long time. We work for one of the largest UK distributors of fragrance. Very lucky, lovely jobs. And we thought we'd share some of our expertise with you.
Yeah, I mean, we both watch quite a lot of videos on YouTube anyway, and we love all the beauty content. So, like, there's lots for makeup and skincare, but we found there wasn't a huge amount of videos on fragrance.
No.
So, we're hoping that maybe we can fill that little gap in the market with our years of experience in the fragrance industry. And the fact that we get a lot of access to fragrances. So we often get to actually work with the perfumer of the fragrance, with the brand behind the fragrance, and so we can share some of that with you. Even if you're just going shopping for fragrance and you're looking on here for a review before you buy, or maybe it's because you're a real perfume enthusiast and you want to find out a little bit more about your favourite scents. So hopefully we can help you with that.
Exactly, Sarah. So first of all, for our first video, we thought it might be great if we just share, so you can get to know us a bit better, what we're currently wearing, which actually is quite a hard task because we're very lucky, we get access to lots of fragrances, so to choose what to wear every day is often a tough choice. But what are you wearing now at the moment?
Okay, so the one that I've chosen to talk about, this is kind of currently wearing, but kind of currently always wearing.
I think I know what it is then.
This is one of my all-time favourite fragrances, so that's why I wanted to put it in our first video. This is...
No surprises for me to guess.
Ta-da! Elie Saab Le Parfum. Let me show it to you there. So this is the Eau de Parfum from Elie Saab, and it's the first ever fragrance that he launched. So this launched in 2011.
You said he, and no one ever knows it's a he.
Oh,
So
that's
funny.
true. Elie.
Ellie's a girl's name, right?
In the UK, it's generally a girl's name, but so I'll tell you a bit about him actually, because maybe you don't know who he is. He's a fashion designer, and he's Lebanese. So he grew up in Beirut. He set up his beautiful haute couture fashion business in the Lebanon, but now he's international. And you guys, now you know the name, you'll probably see in all the magazines celebrities, A-listers wearing his dresses and things. So his kind of signature look is that very princessy, beads, sequins, pastel colours. Really, really nice. So he's trying to kind of... Yeah, he does bridal as well, actually. So actually, this is a really good bridal fragrance as well. But he tries to kind of bring that world of his fashion and that kind of exquisite, exceptional kind of luxury into the fragrance. So the fragrance, let's have a spritz.
Let's. It is gorgeous, this.
I've got a tight dress on. There we go.
Thanks.
I just love this so much. For me, it's just it's so warm. That's what's great. And so whether it's in the summer or the winter, it just makes you feel kind of comforted and enveloped with all these flowers. So the flowers that are in it, there's a lot of white flowers. Yeah. So there's jasmine, which Elie Saab always says he used to find growing outside his house in the Lebanon. And then also orange blossom. I think for me, I'm a massive orange blossom lover, so that's what really helps, because it just reminds me of North Africa, Mediterranean holidays, that kind of thing.
And it's sparkling.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
It's just
radiant.
So glowing. So this is definitely what I'm wearing now and always. So what's your fragrance?
So I wasn't surprised at that. You will be surprised at this one, because currently I am loving a new fragrance by a niche designer called Serge Lutens. It's behind me here. So this, because I don't wear these low bottles that often, do I? And this is just divine. This is a fragrance called L'Eau de Paille. There you go, I'll just show you. It's quite a long bottle, so I don't know whether you can see that clearly. I'll maybe move it there. L'Eau de Paille, which actually the name it doesn't look like it should say L'Eau de Paix.
Yeah, you're right. It's one of those French names, it's a French brand, where you wouldn't pronounce it how it looks like it is, and that's often the way with perfume, isn't it? Like, often the pronunciation can be really tricky, and it's quite intimidating when you go into a shop and you don't know how to ask for the fragrance. So hopefully we can help you with that as well.
Definitely. So L'Eau de Paix. And L'Eau de Paix actually means, I'll spray it on top of my Elie Saab, which I've just sprayed, it means straw water, if you translate it from the French.
Yeah.
Now, it's not a very glamorous name if you translate it, so I like the French, but straw water, the idea of it is, it's this idea of Serge Lutens thinking back to memories of his childhood in France. And it was beautiful sunny days, and he'd go out and explore the meadows that were crisp and dry and crunchy underfoot with straw, dry hay and straw, but the sun was beating down, so it was very warm. It's a real contradiction, this fragrance, for me, because whilst it's very warm and dry, it's also at the same time very refreshing and uplifting. And these bottles, these tall, long bottles that you see, there's 4 of them in the collection for Serge Lutens. They're all based on the idea of an eau de cologne type feeling, so a fresh, generous, sort of airy, inspired by water feel, but they're all really long lasting because they're eau de parfum strength, so they last a long time on the skin. Do you want to spritz?
It's true, thank you. And I think because Serge, he's well known for doing things out of the ordinary, and so he always said, like, it smells like a cologne, but it's an eau de parfum, so you get the longevity of it, which you don't usually get.
Absolutely. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. As I said, it lasts a long time on my skin. I can spray this in the morning, I can still smell it in the afternoon. It also is very sophisticated, even though it's kind of memories of childhood and that idea of like a wonderful hot day on a summer meadow, that feeling. But at the same time, it feels grown up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, those are what the fragrances that we are really loving at the moment. I hope that you might go and try them if you're in store. See what you think. Let us know what you think. Please subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you on board as part of our fragrance community, and we can share our thoughts in the comments below on different fragrances that we are wearing and loving. Also, if you've got any ideas for future videos that you'd like us to do, we'd love to hear them. So let us know about that as well. And yeah, thank you, and we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.